In this video, I'm going to share with you a couple of tips, about 10 of them that you can incorporate to start getting job on Upwork, irrespective of how complex the platform is. And if you need my guarantee, if you follow the practical guide in this video, you will not have to submit more than 3 to 5 proposals before you get a job on Upwork. Yeah, that's what I said. And getting a job on Upwork is getting tedious day by day. There used to be a thing that all you have to do to get a job on Upwork is to copy proposal templates, send it to the clients, and voila, you've already been hired. And to make it even more interesting, then each job post costs only 2 connects, and Upwork even gave you 60 connects at the end of each month. Today, the story has turned around, and it seems like Connect is now the new way whereby Upwork is generating money to keep their business running. So I'm going to share with you tips, okay, about 10 of them that you can incorporate into your proposal to get you hired. I have been a freelancer on Upwork for about 3, 4, 5 years now, and I was one of the people who enjoyed the opportunity to get 60 free connects every month on Upwork, and when each job post cost only 2 connects. So yeah, without stressing too much, let's jump into the video. The one thing you need to get right is to read the job description carefully. And what do I mean? In job description is what clients use to indicate the kind of freelancer that they are looking for, the expertise that they wanted to possess, and how they wanted to solve their problem. And where many freelancers get is like they kind of maybe they rush to read it, or they not read to comprehend what the client is looking for. So what should you check for when you are reading the job description? Understand the client's pain points. Okay, what are the things that the client is emphasizing the most? And something that is really good about Upwork is like even the headline is enough. Or we are looking for an SEO writer. They know that the client is prioritizing an SEO writer. We are looking for a creative writer. You know that the client is prioritizing a creative writer over an SEO writer. We are looking for a graphic designer who knows how to use Photoshop. You know that the client is more interested in someone who uses Photoshop over someone who uses CorelDRAW or Illustrator. So like you need to understand the client's pain points. You need to understand how the exact thing that you need to do to solve the client's problem. Also, some clients also include their turn-offs. We want as a copy and paste proposal. We don't want AI written content. We don't want this. We don't want that. Those are your pointers, okay? Those are your pointers. Just factor them into your proposal. So that's the first thing. Read the job post carefully. Understand the client's pain point. Look at what the client is emphasizing on. Look at why the client is posting the job post. Read it comprehensively, okay? And after you must have done that, you can then start writing your proposal. And when writing your proposal, start with, as we were taught in secondary school, start with the salutation. Okay, now in the greetings, it is much better if you can personalize, okay, your greeting to the client. If you scroll down, okay, on Upwork in the feedback section, okay, couple of freelancers that the clients have worked with usually mention, okay, the client's name. Let me, for example, I work with a freelancer to help me design my company website, okay. He's going to mention that, oh, Tao was an awesome client, or Tao is an awesome client, and all those kind of things. And with that information, you can know that, oh, this client's name is Taiwo. So just say, oh, I Taiwo, okay, or dear Taiwo, anyone that works for you. And in case the name is not there, I love to use something like dear notebook clients, hello dear, and all those kind of things. So yeah, personalize a greeting. Highlight your relevant skills. Remember, in the first point, I said you should read the job post carefully to understand the client's pain points, what they really need assistance for, what is paining them, like what are they looking to achieve through the job post. So what you do is like you highlight how you fit in. For example, I need a WordPress web developer who is good at using Elementor Pro, etc. Now you who is applying, ensure that you include it in your proposal that one, you are a WordPress developer with years of experience, okay, you are good at using Elementor, you've built series of websites with Elementor, and those kind of information. Okay, and while you are doing this, also acknowledge the client turn off. Okay, oh, for example, if you're a writer, oh, I am a writer, I write my articles myself, I do not depend on AI. The only thing I use AI for is to do research. Or you probably will not even mention that you use AI for research. Oh, I am one of the anti-AI trend. I do not believe that AI can replace human creativity when it comes to writing. as a result, I do not use AI for my writing. That way, you are already let the client know that, oh, you guys, you believe in the same philosophy. It's just like football club. If you and another friend who you happen to be in the same football club or mates, you realize that you begin to form a boundary. Okay, so when you share the same ideology with the clients, it's easier for the client to prioritize you for the job. The fourth point is to clarify your approach. Okay, we need an SEO writer who is going to write this kind of article. We want our article to rank well on Google and the likes. As a true SEO writer, you know that before you can write an article that's going to rank on Google front page, you need to do keyword research. I use SEMrush, okay, for my SEMrush and Uber suggest for my keyword research. I write my drafts on Google Doc, and after a while, I review it again. I read the top ranking articles on Google front page and look for means how I can incorporate new idea into my piece to be more unique. I consult experts in the industry to get a first-hand knowledge of the industry. Like, this kind of information reflects your expertise on this subject. Remember, clients are looking to hire the best person possible for the job. They are not looking to hire any kind of person. And your own work, okay, your only responsibility is to position yourself as the right person for the job. So, like, outline this kind of approach, or this is how I go about it, and then it is going to boost your chances. And while I'm saying outline your approach, please do not fall into the pit of using AI to write a proposal. I already did a video on 5 things that you should avoid on Upwork, and if in case you've not seen it, or you can click on the link either here or here. And the number 5 is optional, and that's you providing a detailed timeline. I do it for a couple of my jobs, or for a couple of the jobs that I apply for, especially job that's I notice that the clients need the work urgently. Maybe the client says, oh, I need somebody that can create a design within 24 hours, and then I'm like, oh, I'm actually free, and then I tell the client, oh, I can get this done within 12 hours, so you can have the remaining time to provide feedback. So that way I cut the deadline, okay, to boost my chances over other people that are going to tell the client that they are going to deliver within that particular 24 hours. And secondly, I let the client know that he will be able to have, he or she will have the opportunity to get a revision, okay, to provide a feedback, which clients usually consider. So you can incorporate that, okay, but it's not all work that you need to mention that, okay. Especially work that you can see that the client is comfortable. But even still, I still let my client know that I'm going to deliver their work on time, okay, before the deadline. It boosts my chances, it boosts my opportunity, okay. Everybody want their work done on time. So that's it. The number 6 is you showcasing your portfolio, which is very, very important, okay. It is paramount. And if you're a writer, okay, or even wherever industry you fit in, I do not exactly buy into the idea of you sending a Google Doc link. Well, I'm not saying you cannot send a Google Doc link, but it is better when you can send a published article, okay. There is a canon there if you're into tech or even finance. People now publish financial articles on a canon. There's a canon there. There's inside.ng. There's Business World Africa. There's several platforms out there that you can reach out to publish, to guest posts. Even my friend who was hired recently, she's a Nigerian. She specifically mentioned that she's not going to accept Google Doc. And that's because people can no longer verify if you are the true author of the article that you will be sending to them through Google Doc. And then the same thing, if you're a graphic designer, rather than you saying that you are sending a Google Drive link, what about you create a Behance account and then you use it as a portfolio? A website developer, you should have your own portfolio website, and then you are going to feature the website that you've designed on that portfolio website. If you're a video editor, you've probably edited a video for a series of YouTube channel or other platforms. Copy the link and send it to the person. You may even tell the owner of the channel that, oh, I would like you to include me as the editor or edited by. It does not usually cost us much, okay, to do that kind of thing. So in case you've not subscribed to this channel, please make sure you click the notification bell, click the subscribe button so you can be notified when I create this kind of content. And then the 7th is your bidding, okay? And by bidding, I'm talking about the price that you're charging for the work, and 2, you trying to boost your connects. And as I said earlier, in the things that you should avoid on Upwork or things that you should not do on Upwork, I specifically mentioned that you should stop boosting your proposal. Like, don't be wasting your connects and saying like you are trying to or boost your proposal to first, second, third. You practically just be giving Upwork free money. Okay, submit your proposal. Don't say you are boosting anything. And then regarding price, people have the conception that the cheaper the price that they charge, okay, the higher the chance of getting the job. But at times it is not true. At times it's like you practically shooting yourself on the leg that you do not deserve, okay, higher pay. My average rate on Upwork is $50 per hour. And while the occasion that I've been compromised with the price, it has never been me cutting the price down myself. It's always been about the client reaching out that, oh, can you do this at a cheaper rate, or can you give us at this particular discount? My point is, if your proposal is good, if you establish your expertise, if you establish your authority, okay, and clients probably don't have up to that budget, they are going to be the one that is going to open their mouth. So don't say like you are bidding yourself low because you want to get a job at all costs. And why you say like you should not shoot yourself on the leg, don't bid higher than whatever is the client's budget. If the client, okay, if the budget is too low, don't bother to apply for that job. In case the client not include, okay, the rates, okay, for the job, browse through the history. Client that has paid people $75 per hour, $100 per hour, will not have problem paying you $50 per hour. Client that all he has been paying people is $5 per hour, $10 per hour. We definitely not have the budget for $50 per hour. Sorry, we most likely not have the budget for $50 per hour. So you can factor these things together to create a competitive bid. The number 8 tip is to demonstrate your excellent communication skills. You know, I mentioned that you should never use AI to write a proposal. So what should you do instead? Copy the proposal, take it to Grammarly, okay, and through that you'll be able to eliminate your typos, your grammatical blunders, punctuation, etc. Or you may send to all this AI, maybe Meta AI, Gemini, ChatGPT, etc. And rather than you telling it to write a proposal, you've already written the proposal. So what you ask it to do is like you ask it to proofread the proposal, or you may ask it to revamp the proposal. Now be very careful so that it does not give you a result that is very similar to like you use AI to write the proposal. I prefer you just ask it to proofread, but you can as well ask it to revamp, and then you can look at the result that it generates, and then you can know how you can track all this. But the difference from this is like, since you are the one that wrote the proposal, your results is be very, very different from every other proposal that other people are going to send to them, even though you used AI to revamp it or to proofread it. I prefer you proofread over revamp, because these platforms, they have their way of structuring proposals in a way that that echoes written by AI. Now, there are jobs that they usually include all these questions, etc. Answer those questions, okay, based on the strategy that I already mentioned, okay, in this video. And your call to action, very, very important. My call to action is usually like me telling that, oh, fast delivery, okay, way before the deadline. At times, maybe me guaranteeing that the quality of my work is going to be awesome. Or at times they used to offer money back guarantee, but then that's no longer effective because the platform already let them know that they can get their money back, and it's already put me at the risk. So you don't need to use that again. A friend once suggested the idea of you offering a video call session, or I'm available to jump on a 5 to 10 minutes call to discuss the project further, and I've used it and it's actually work. So like, these are call to actions that you can use. And then if you happen to have a lot of proposal or portfolio like me, especially the one that are probably a little bit outside the client's expectation, okay, you can use postscripts, what we call PS. Okay, PS, here's a link to my portfolio. I do that for many of my proposals. So after I must have probably clear links to 3 or 4 or 5 articles that align with the job that I'm looking for. Okay, but I still have some awesome sample articles that I would like the client to review. So I just include in the PS. Some of them could be in Google Doc, or I work for this particular company, this particular industry. Here is a link to the article I wrote for them. It was a ghostwriting article, that kind of thing. So you just include, like, don't overwhelm, but send as much proof of your expertise. You can attach a certificate in the attachment. For example, maybe you have a certificate, maybe you got an award, all those kind of interesting things. It is like I do hire people, and I know the amount of dilemma that clients go through in trying to really find someone that can do the job. It is cumbersome. It is as complex as the process that you go through when you're looking for that job. And I'm not happy. So yeah, those are the tips that I can bet you that if you incorporate it into your Upwork proposal writing, is going to boost your chance of getting job by 100. So read the job description properly, personalize the proposal, highlight your relevant skills, clearly outline your approach, provide a detailed timeline, showcase your portfolio, include a competitive bid, demonstrate your excellent communication skills, proofread and edit a proposal, include a powerful call to action, and voila, the job is yours. In case you've not subscribed to this channel, please make sure you click the subscribe button so that you can be informed when I upload other videos like this. I create videos on how you can get remote jobs in Nigeria, different online also that you can do to make money in foreign currencies, either dollar, naira, pounds, etau. So please, so I'm going to see you in other videos. So please make sure you click the notification bell. And also, if you have any friend in the freelancing space, please share this video with a person. This may be the only thing that they need to make a total difference to their freelance career. Thank you very much, and see you.